What's up, ass faces? Welcome back to Lab Session 132, episode 132, Bet with Juice. Thank you guys for tuning in on this Wednesday afternoon. Happy hump day to those who celebrate. Let's get locked in. We got 9 games on the slate today for MLB. We are in absolute dog days of summer. It's hot as shit. I hope everybody's staying very hydrated out there. Let's do a little recap from Monday night. Boys were locked in. Juice was locked in on Monday, but Paul Goldie and Ivan Herrera could not finish the job for us. Brandon Lowe, 1.5 bases. He did have 4 of them. Absolute dog. Hao Yu Lee, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. He had 3 of them. As well as Luis Garcia, needed 1.5. He had 3. Goldie, 5 at-bats. 1 freaking hit. And actually, they did take away hit, I think his 3rd at-bat or 4th at-bat. He grounds out to Miguel Vargas, or hits it to Miguel Vargas, and it looked like a close play to me. I know Goldie's not the fastest player, but they said it was an error by Vargas, so they didn't give it to him, so he ends up with 1, and then Ivan Herrera also only got 1 during that game. Like I said, 3 for 5 on Monday night. Boy, was close. He was locked in. I'm telling you right now, we were dialed. We got 9 games for today. You got the main slip on Prize Picks, and then we got a 3-man Yabo on the books. We'll go ahead and get locked in on that first game. Rangers versus the Rays in Tampa Bay. We are skipping that game. You got Mackenzie Gore on the mound versus Casey Laguini. Casey Laguini. So that's what I'm calling from now on. They got the total at 7.5. I trust him. I trust Mackenzie Gore. I don't know who this Laguini guy is. If Corey Seager or Josh Jung were playing, we'd be fading this kid, but they're not in the lineup, and they've been, well, Seager's been out for a little bit. Jock has been okay. I guess he's been out probably in the last couple games, but I guess if you want to go anybody, maybe Brandon Nemo, but we're staying away from that. Said I don't trust this Rangers lineup. We haven't been trusting this Rangers lineup all season. They got hot, but like I said, they don't have Seager and Chunky Boy, Jock. They don't got Jock in the lineup, so we're just not going over there. Guardians versus Reds in Cincinnati at Great American Ballpark. I say it all the time. I think the opposing pitchers tend to have a not such a great time on that mound. I don't know why. I don't know this is. I don't know why. I just seen it before. And since then, we're going with that trend. You got a dog in absolute dog of a pitcher, Joey Cantillo for the Guardians tonight against Brady Singer. I think Brady goes off. Just has a little bit of heart. A little bit more heart than Joey Cantillo tonight. I think Joey gives up some runs against the Reds tonight. Possibly a Yabo or 2. Who knows what happens? We'll see. But we got Mr. Dane Myers. He made an awesome catch the other night to end the game. You got Dane's 1 for 3, 1 home run against Mr. Joey Cantillo, batting in that 3 spot behind Dela Cruz and behind Sal Stewart. And then after Myers, you got Suarez and Stevenson. All we're asking is for Myers to get on base, do what he's been doing. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs on the night against Joey Cantillo. Braves versus Mets. I'm good. I'm all right on this one. This is a makeup from the other day. You got Chris Sale, Christian Scott on the mound. When I say I'm good, I mean I'm good. I'm not touching it. I'm leaving it alone. Not trusting any of those Mets batters. Just not doing it. And then as far as Christian Scott goes, this guy's been pretty good. The pitcher from the Mets. And he has some great numbers against Baldwin, Acuna, and Olsen. I think he has a couple strikeouts tonight, 4 or 5 strikeouts against the Braves. I don't know where they get their runs at. Michael Harris is 4 for 5 with a Yabo against this guy. If you want to take Michael Harris props, be my guest. Last time I did it, he screwed us on a slip. Not trusting Michael Harris until, I don't think for a while, actually. So, skipping that game. Next game up, you got Royals versus Twins in Minnesota. In the Minnesota, Randy Dobnak versus Joe Ryan. Let me show you a picture of Randy real quick because This guy's kind of like my spirit animal, basically. We're like 2 peas in a pod. We're Capricorns. I seen it. His birthday, 1/17/1995. This jet. Oh, I don't even know if you guys saw it. See it? I gotta fade this guy. He got the glasses. He got the freaking goggles. His Randy Dobnak. Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta do it. They're going against Minnesota at Minnesota. It's written in the stars. The Jets should get the job done. Cody Clemens, absolute dog. Dobnak has a little bit of trouble with the lefties, and Clemens has been on fire. He obviously got the 2 bases for us. He wasn't on that slip from Monday night, but I bet on him last night. He's a dog. Cody Clemens, animal, batting in that 3 spot. We're going 1.5 bases. Dobnak is not great against lefties, and he also is giving a ton of doubles and triples up against lefties. So, Cody Clemens, do your job just like you did yesterday. 1.5 total bases. Next game up, Yankees versus White Sox in Southside Chicago. This should be an absolute pitcher's duel. Cam Schlittler versus Davis Martin. They got the total at 7.5. You can go Schlittler versus Davis, or Schlittler and Davis. Where's that? Right there. Strikeouts combined on Prize Picks. It's at 13.5. So if you think they're going to get 7 and 7, or Davis gets 5 and Schlittler somehow gets 8, I think I'm still short right there. Still 1 short. Yeah, you guys know my math is fucking terrible. So I stayed away from the combined strikeouts. I think the White Sox get back on track. I don't think they've been playing their greatest ball lately. I think they get back on track against Schlittler tonight. And you're like, what? Schlittler's really good. I know he is, but he's going to have a freaking hard time in Chicago tonight, in Southside Chicago. The fans are going to be rocking tonight. I know it's just a Wednesday, but it's summertime. Ain't nobody got shit to do but watch baseball. The crowd should be rocking tonight. They should be behind their guy, Davis Martin. He's been an absolute dog this year. 5.5 strikeouts against a New York Yankees team without Judge. Mind you, Judge could have 3 strikeouts himself. But these guys, Grisham, Rice, Dominguez, Goldschmidt, 1 for 5, stupid mother lover. Spencer Jones, Jazz Chisholm, Ryan McMahon. I kind of like that guy. He's pretty good. And Caballero and Austin Wells. That's like 10 strikeouts, Davis. Get it figured out. I mean, yeah, said Davis. Get it figured out. Davis Martin. 5.5 strikeouts on the night against the Yankees. And we are going for that Chicago White Sox dub tonight against the Jinx. Cubs versus Cardinals. Next game up. We are going with a guy whose bat's been on fire. We're going with that trend. We're staying with him. Keep that bat hot. Mason Wynn, a single hit tonight, all right? You got Matthew Boyd, the lefty, on the mound for the Cubbies. Dustin May, former Dodger, for the Cardinals tonight. This could be the one that bites me in the butt. But, I said but twice. This could be the one that bites me in the butt. However, Mason Wynn, we're asking for 1 hit against Boyd. Boyd's not going to have a perfect game tonight. He cannot have a perfect game tonight. There's no way. He has to give up a hit, a home run, a double here and there throughout the game. He pitches 5 or 6 innings. It's Matthew Boyd. He'll have a good game. Mason Wynn, just hit the ball 1 time. Get on base. Dustin May, these guys could absolutely rock you. I do got PCA on a home run slip, on a separate Yabo slip. Not on this one. Too sacred to put PCA on that. Yeah, he's kind of a bum. But I do think he goes Yabo tonight on a separate slip. Other than that, I'm not trusting this Cubbies lineup against Dustin. Maybe Dustin gets locked in tonight. This could be his first start since the All-Star break. No, I think he started last Friday. And then he pitched really bad. 7 hits. What? That's not 7 hits, 1 earned run, 8 Ks. That's what I'm saying. Just get locked in tonight, Dustin. Figure it out, Cubbies. Sorry, Dome. We want a dub. We want tarps off tonight in St. Louis, all right? Get the job done. Astros versus Angels, next game up. Boy, oh boy, was I going back and forth with my gut on this. It was either Davis Martin, 5.5 strikeouts, or Vaughn Grissom, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. And now that I looked at the name, Hayden Wesneski. I said it right? Yeah, Wesneski. He has not pitched all year. This guy's pretty dominant when his shit is locked in. He obviously got injured last year. Hasn't pitched, I just said it, all year this year. Think there's some major doubt from the books and from everybody looking at this game right now. Wesneski, he's not going to be able to lock in against major league batters, and he's not going to be able to get the job done. I think he has 8 Ks against the Angels tonight. Imai Tusiyai Amai should have had 8 strikeouts the other night, and he didn't. Screwed it up. You got Grayson Rodriguez. He could totally fumble the ball tonight in the first inning, and this game gets out of hand very quick. So, we're leaving it alone. I did want to go Vaughn Grissom. His bat's been on fire. He's in that 4 spot. Something told me to stay away. And we're doing it. Look, I even put a question mark when I was writing it up. Where's that? Question mark right there somewhere. Stay away, Juice. Stay away. Listen to your guts. Go to the next game. Red Sox versus the A's. Last gentleman, going on the slip of or on Price Picks. You got Mr. Patrick Sandoval. Don't know why this guy's still pitching. He's young. I always think he's super old. He's only 29. He's just got a lot of injuries. And then against Jacob Lopez. So they are lefty-lefty. Patrick Sandoval versus Jacob Lopez in Sacramento, California tonight. Boston, you got to get it going. You got to get the bats hot again. We got Caleb Durbin, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Great against the lefties this year. I do believe, before I get this wrong, I think he has some numbers against Mr. Jacob Lopez. So, he does. 2 at-bats, 1 hit. So, a single. Batting .500 against this kid. Like I said, he's been doing great against the lefties this year. So, Caleb Durbin, keep it up. Keep that bat going. This is what I see happening, okay? Wilson Contreras has been getting walked a lot in the last couple of games. They don't want to pitch to him. They're scared. I don't blame them. But Jacob Lopez, if you want to pitch to him, do it. We got him on the Yabo slip. So Jacob, if you want to pitch to him, he'll take your ass Yabo over the fence. In Sacramento, he just barely got to touch the ball and he'll go over. But if you don't want to pitch to him, you walk him. Let me see. Did they drop the lineup? They still haven't dropped the lineup. Caleb Durbin. I checked it though. The last 4, 5, 6 games, Durbin has been batting behind Wilson Contreras. That's why you do your homework. Hence the notebook. Contreras gets on base via walk. Caleb Durbin comes up to bat against the lefty Jacob and hammers it. Puts it in the outfield. Goes Yabo. Or he brings in Wilson Contreras. 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Finishes the night for us. And we are happy campers. Get it done, Caleb. Figure it out. Last game of the night. Mariners versus Dodgers. Ya boys. You do got Mr. Damn. I was going to say Castillo, but he pitched yesterday. And they got the job done against us. We got to get the dub tonight because it was embarrassing. It was a good game yesterday. Really interesting. Emerson Hancock versus Eric Lawyer. This game could get ugly very quick. Eric, pitch how you've been pitching. You've been pretty decent in the last couple games. Emerson Hancock, on the other hand, also been pitching really good. So, we're staying away. Obviously, I've told you guys before, we don't bet on our guys. We don't bet on our games where we got our teams in the mix. It's hard to watch, and we don't do it. It's smart. It's smart, and you don't do it. But yeah, that is the last game of the night. Signed off by your boy Juice. Oh, that's what I want to say. Look at it. That is over 100 and I think 100 episodes. 100. So we're on 130. So 90 episodes. That makes sense. I feel like there's more paper in that. About 90 to 95 episodes in that notebook. We just whipped up the new one today. Just got it at Walmart today. Walmart, want to sponsor your boy because these guys aren't freaking doing it fast enough. All right. That's enough the sponsorships for now. Let's get locked in into Price Picks, the main slip. Dane Myers, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs against Joey Cantillo. Mr. Cody Clemens, the lefty from Minnesota, 1.5 bases against Capricorn himself, Randy Dobnak. Sorry, bro, I gotta fade you. Capricorns for life, but I gotta do it. Davis Martin, absolute dog on the mound. Hey, buddy, if you want to get on camera, just let me know, brother. You can have a cameo. You want a cameo? He wants a cameo. He wants a cameo. Come on. He wants a cameo. He wants a cameo. He just wants to be on camera. I know. I know, kid. I know. I know. He just wants to be on camera. Davis Martin, 5.5 strikeouts against the Yankees. Mason Wynn, a single hit tonight against Matthew Boyd, the lefty. And then Caleb Durbin, 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs tonight against Jacob Wilson. $15 to win 300 buckaroos. That is our main slip, ladies and gentlemen. We are dialed in. We are locked in. Let's get going on the Yabo slip. Right there. Chase DeLauder, Josh Bell, Wilson Contreras. You are due, brother. Do it for Venezuela. Get the job done. $8.24. Shout out to Kobe. God damn it, we miss you. To pay out $622.15. Lock it in, cameraman. There it is. The boys to go Yabo. All right. And then a little bonus slip. All right. Jose Ramirez, Pete Crow Armstrong, Freddie Freeman, all lefties to leave the yard. Figure it out, fellas. $4 to win 331 bucks. Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. That is the slips. Let's get locked in tonight. Let's get the job done. Thank you guys for tapping in, watching. Lab Session 132, Episode 132, Bet with Juice. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Miller Lite, figure it out. Gonna tag you on this one. Let's have a damn hump day. Let's hit some damn bets. Peace.